women in corporate.
Working when you have a job.
This is a story about a woman who is in love with risk. Not just little risks like wearing purple when your undertone doesn't quite support such a decision. I mean the kind of risk that gets you in actual, potentially painful predicaments. In this particular situation, she's crazy enough to believe that she can build authority and revenue in an industry she just joined. The name's Amara. I'm 20, officially starting the third decade of my life, and this year I asked myself an extremely serious question. What fire will I commit to putting out? Is putting out this particular fire my whole life's mission? No, that's to know and love Jesus Christ. But this fire still matters because it's one God fights against too. Lack. Specifically, financial lack that comes from asset mismanagement or from simple ignorance nobody ever corrected. Mismanagement and ignorance do not only exist on the low-income side of this wealth pendulum. We've all heard of kings, athletes, and celebrities mismanaging millions. I did not grow up with a lot of money or a lot of self-control when that Christmas money did appear, so this topic hits extremely close to home. Most creators give themselves 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to hit a number. I'm giving myself 10 years. 10 years to become the best personal brand consultant for the independent wealth advisors who are fighting this fire of lack. They just don't have the bandwidth to fight it and build an influential brand at the same time. Selfishly, I want my kids to be rich before they're born. Rich in environment, rich in a safe space to make decisions that have real consequences, but mostly real lessons before the world hands them the consequences without the time to reflect on the lessons. My slightly less selfish reason for entering this industry is I want the wealth advisors I build brands for to stop stressing that their biggest resource, time, is split between actually serving their clients and building an incredibly impactful personal brand. I want to take that pressure off as best as I can. Not having a personal brand is extremely expensive. Not showing up online with your expertise that you have developed over a series of many hard, grueling years is costing you the clients who would have booked you if they only knew you existed, the conversations that would have happened immediately after the referral rather than 3 months down the line, and the potential clients on the fence who only needed a confirmation that yes, you are the kind of person with the kind of character that they want to entrust with their family's financial future. Over the past couple weeks, and most intensely this week, I've really had to sit with the reality that I have been falling into that exact mistake myself. Comment show for early access to episode 1. Comment show for early access. Do I want early access or waitlist? I fully believe that my lack of experience in this industry is my greatest advantage. I come from the world of poetry, photography, videography, sales, and business. My heart is extremely artsy-fartsy. Let me tell you this. Artsy-fartsy makes a lot of money. I also don't have to be positioned in the same way that my clients are positioned. I want advisors to see me as a best friend that they can kind of lay a lot of their passions on, and at the end of it, we can wrap it up real nice and put your fiscal perspectives online in personal brand fashion. What I do, week by week, it matters, and I want you here for it, but I don't want this show to be just documentation. There's a reason the clips you're watching right now are not linear. I want to show you the relevant moments that pop up that align with the narrative background I'm giving it, and the things that don't necessarily matter as much to the context of this channel I will use as color, additional videos. This format is 100% evolving, changing, but here are the constants. I require perspective, I require conviction, and I require at least one person to take a chance on my hunger. That one person is me. But then again, I've got about $1 in the bank and 10 years on the clock. If you're willing to risk it with me, I'd love to have you join. Hey, thanks for watching the first episode of The Real Amara Show. If you found this encouraging, you found this exciting, let me know which parts of it resonated with you, what risks you're currently taking, what you'd like to see change. And if you are an independent wealth advisor who wants to grow their personal brand, down below I've got my email in the description. Let's hop on a call. Let's see what the future of personal branding looks like in this industry and how your RIA can be at the forefront of that. Otherwise, stay tuned and there's more to come over the next 10 years.